first of all, just tell us about what it's been like this week. You've had a chance to reflect on Sunday and look ahead, and in effect you're at half-time, so what's the mood like amongst the squad?
Yeah, it's been a positive week. Like you said, it's half-time. There's been numerous games this year where we've been a goal down or coming at half-time, 1-0 down or 2-1 down, so it's now, like you said, half-time. We've now had a positive week. We've looked at the things that we could do better, things that I'm sure they've done the same, the things that they want to do better. So, it's one that we're now looking forward to, and it's all positive in our camp.
The environment that you find yourselves in, where there's TV cameras and big crowds and there's lots of attention over it, how do you as a senior player help perhaps the more inexperienced lads deal with that? Because some of them won't have experienced this before.
Yeah, I think maybe lads that haven't experienced start thinking about maybe other things rather than their own performance. I think you got to take the lead as a senior player now, and it's strange saying that, but it's what I am now, and you've got to kind of keep the lads focused on their own processes and make sure that if you concentrate on your process, the outcomes will take care of themselves. So it's about keeping myself focused on what my job is, what my job will be for the game, and it's not letting the lads' minds wander of what could happen if we win, what will happen if we lose, and it's about keeping focused, and we've made sure that we've done that as much as we can.
Knowing that maybe Wembley is on the horizon, is it hard to put that out of your minds when it is such an incentive at the end of it if you can beat Swindon?
Well, I think like I just said, you've got to focus on your processes. If you start thinking of the outcomes already, I think you start forgetting of how you're going to get there. I think first of all you've got to think like we've said already. It's half time. Let's go and be positive. Let's go and win the game. That's what we go into every game thinking. We never go to a game thinking, we to pick up 1 point here. We went to win the other night, and we go to win this game. And if it's meant to be, if we're meant to be, we'll obviously go to Wembley, and that's another game to think about. But for now, it's focus on these 90 minutes, get our process right, and the outcome will take care of itself.
You are one of the senior players, as we've discussed. You've also got a promotion on your CV. So what can you bring from that to perhaps help the rest of the squad again? Because it's no mean feat to get out of this league. Mm-hmm. So when you've got that experience, how does that help?
Yeah, it does. I think it's managing the game. We spoke about this week about if the game's frantic, about playing at our pace. There's going to be different stages of the game. There's going to be ups and downs in the game, like there was the other night. We was 2-0 down. Could easily have thrown men forward and conceded a third and a fourth, and it would be a really tough tie to get back into. But the experience shone the other night to when they had the chance to go 3-0 up, and it was a case of right, look, let's gather your thoughts, gather your performance now. Let's really kick on this last 20-25 minutes, and that's what we did that game. And it's again doing the same here. We know that if we put our game into practice, because we obviously want to play better than we did the other night. If we go and do that, we know the outcome will hopefully come on the right side of it. But yeah, it's obviously the experience of getting promotion does help. It does, but it's about now giving that to the young lads and the lads that haven't had that experience.
Psychologically, what does it mean to be 2-1, and particularly bringing it back to 2-1 rather than it being 2-0 and you've got to go out and score 3 and not let them score?
Yeah, I think you can look at it so many different ways. You can, like I've said before, we've been a lot of games this season. We've gone maybe 1 down or 2 down, and we've come back and got a result. So it's half time. It's maybe not an experience that loads of lads have had. You finish a game, but kind of saying it's half time. We've got our heads around that, and it's about now. It's a fresh 90 minutes. We've played them 3 times now this season, so we know a lot about them. They know a lot about us. But it's one game now. We know we go and win the game. Obviously 1-0 takes 2 extra pens, but we know we're going to win the game 2-0. We're through. So it's about winning the game and being positive.
You had a busy time the other afternoon, didn't you, with Johnny Williams and Reid? And what are you looking forward to about that? Because he brings a wealth of experience, and I'm guessing it's going to be your job to look after him again.
Yeah, it's whoever obviously plays them, whoever plays for us. We know our roles and responsibilities. They've got some good technical players as well as we have. So it's about obviously stopping them playing their game, but of course it's about when we've got the ball, putting our game into practice. I think you can get sucked into you don't want to get sucked into stopping them too much, start forgetting about your own game. So yes, they've got some good players that we need to stop, but we've also got some good players that I'm sure they'll be working hard on stopping as well.
And lastly, this whole experience of the playoffs and how tense it can be and how the fans feel. As a footballer, how much do you enjoy that? Do you get a buzz from it at all?
Yeah, this is why you want to become a professional footballer. These are the times where, when you're growing up and you say, "Oh, I want to be a pro. I want to play football." These are the games you want to play in front of packed stadiums and the Sky cameras coming in to watch. So these are the games that you want. You can tell your families to switch on the TV. I'm on TV, and it's the ones where you make your families proud. And this is what we spoke about this week of go and make the people proud that have taken you all over the country when you were younger, and they're still coming to follow you now. So it's about doing it for yourself and the team, but also doing it for your families.